Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we have a chance to check new kit from Flyhawk, which is molded in 72nd scale and copies Pz.Kpfw.II Ausf.J. So it's VK16.01 as it's written here. Of course it's unassembled model kit. As you can see, box is quite small, I can even cover it with my palm, but it's a bit thick. We have this nice box art on the front side. Then here we have other models which are available from this manufacturer, and on the back side there is some short history note, some features shown on the assembled model, or let's say 3D render of the model, and information about the company and several QR codes. I'm not sure what is it for, maybe for the contacts. As you can see, this is a side opening box. Inside we find a sturdy cardboard box, which is quite nice. As you can see, this one is very thin and this one is quite reliable, so you don't have to worry about possible damage to small parts. So on the top we have assembly manual, so let's start from it. As you can see, assembly manual was printed in form of this nice brochure. We have here a small parts map, some safety instructions. Actually it's icon instructions, so it's written here, and then assembly process starts. Assembly process is explained with help of those nice schematic images, so I think it won't be difficult to understand them, and I think it should be easy to guess what you have to do on this or that step. And on the back side we have two marking options available for this kit. As you can see, one is whole gray color tank, and another one features 3 color camouflage, but I think it will be quite a challenge for modelers. And also I think here is the third one with 2 color camouflage, still quite challenging, but some modelers might accept such a contest, let's say. Next we have first plastic sprue, which is dedicated to suspension parts. As you can see, here we have road wheels, which are molded as a one-piece parts. Molding quality is quite nice, and on the back side there is almost nothing. And here you can see the size, so those wheels are very small and still they are molded in such impressive quality. Next we have some parts for the turret. As you can see, the turret's parts division, I would say, is quite typical for this segment of the tank. So we have top part and also the bottom part. Also there is a separate front fascia, and here we have some parts for the lower part of the hull. For example, here we have dry sprocket, which is also quite small. Inside there is of course like no detailing, because it's a 72nd scale, so you shouldn't expect something really unusual here. Next we have plastic sprue with, as you can see here, side skirts. Those are molded as one-piece parts, feature nice surface detailing, I would say, and after some careful weathering you can get even better appearance. And on the back side there is again nothing interesting. All the sprues were secured with help of this foam frame, so no worries, they won't fly around the box because they will be held in place with help of such simple solution. Next we have plastic bag, as you can see here, which carries several bonuses. Just give me a second to open it. And actually those bonuses might come handy. So here we have a nylon thread, which should be used for the towing cable. Then we have a small PE thread, as you can see, for some minor elements on the tank. And note that some parts are really small, so you'll need pointed tweezers. And here we have a decal sheet, which features all necessary symbols printed in quite nice quality. And one more is this small important information about product paper. So nothing serious, I would say, but still it's included into the kit. Next we have several small sprues. As you can see, they are dedicated to very small parts. Note that here we have separately molded tools, and that's quite an interesting feature because in some 48 scale model kits those are molded into the model, and on this kit we have them separate. Next we have again two plastic sprues. Actually there are 4 of them. So here and here you can see all those small parts which are molded separately. So it's quite an interesting solution. I mean, you don't often see such a design on 72nd scale kits, especially in this size. And here we have separate track links which should be assembled on the tank, and of course those parts will look more, let's say, detailed and more realistic, and should be easier to paint, weather, or whatever you would like to do with them. So it's an obvious advantage over the vinyl parts, and I appreciate that manufacturer decided to include it. And the last but not the least important component is hull parts. As you can see here, this top hull part is molded as one piece. So you won't have to waste your time with alignment and other problems. It's like this out of the box. And then comes the bottom hull part, which is molded together with suspension arms. And actually we might even try fitment. Just give me a second. I'm not sure in which direction we should glue it. Yes, here you can see it. So excellent fitment. As you can see, there are no gaps, everything fits tight like it should be on the real tank. So that's quite an impressive, let's say, kit design, and I think it's on the same level as top examples on the market. So that's all for the video review. As usual, you can check full review article on our website. You will find detailed photos and text in Russian and English there. Also, don't forget to press the like button below and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it will help us greatly. And in the description of this video you can find a link to our Facebook group, so visit it, check it out, and maybe like it, so that you will be able to get all fresh news and articles on time. So thank you for watching once again, and see you in the next video review as usual.